Welcome back to the Passing Show. We're heading out to get my car from the Exxon station at Georgetown. So we got a little bit of a long march ahead of us. And that's okay. I mean, I could drive the Toyota out there and park it, get the car, drive back. One car, and then I'll still have to walk and get the Toyota eventually. But for now, I think walking is healthy. It's not a terribly long walk. Beautiful flowers in my neighborhood. This place is for sale. Open 2 to 4. If you want to stop by, become my neighbor at 2115 S Street. Really is a gorgeous neighborhood. Often beautiful gardens, nice walkable area, get some exercise. In this case, we're heading past some interesting tulips that have just about gone, bluebells, spiderwort, Washington Studio School. My legs are heavy after walking over 20,000 steps yesterday, 2,000 plus steps this morning, 2 miles. It's all good. Passing Show brings you a little bit of who, what, when, and where, right here and now. It's kind of raw journalism. Machine. New driver. Hidden gems. Mobile Fitness. Mike on that Mercedes. Over the hill. Pulling past the Polish ambassador's place. They were selling one of the buildings. Looks like some rehab is being done. GMC truck, a couple of Teslas, to be Y jobs, Toyota belonging to the Embassy of the Lao People's Democratic Republic. They've been here a while. Yeah, it's this one next door that apparently they sold. I don't know who they sold it to, but they're doing some rehab on it, I think. Big building, big garage, Morning Dove, folks playing pickleball. Going at it up here on Mitchell Park. Coming on over. There goes our Morning Dove friend. Yet another Tesla. I'm reminded of Henry Ford and his politics, which included a kind of a fascistic mindset by many people's standards. Arch conservative. Ford Trimotors. Really aircraft. Ford and others contributed to our defeating Nazi Germany, though. I must admit. This is the Chinese ambassador's residence across the way. This is the embassy of the Republic of the Union of Myanmar. It's Chancery. Been in there once. Embassy open house. I tried to get a package that was delivered for me from Holly Bowling, mistakenly, from the Chinese ambassador. Did not work. Basically just ran away. Would not acknowledge the fact they had taken in a package that was mine. Misaddressed. I never saw it again. So that's kind of interesting. I'm going to tell Holly that sometime. I don't know. They ended up sending me another, which I still have. I love that girl's music more than I can tell you. I don't know her too well, but she's very pleasant. Down to earth. Like most true music fans. It's not about them. This is Tiguan. I don't know who it belongs to, but this is Jeff Bezos' house. One half of it. There's the other half back there. He's got this whole double mansion. Apparently it's equipped with 25 bathrooms. This is the Wilson house next door. Woodrow Wilson saw out his last years. Free library. Fashioning power, fashioning peace. Coming events. So, that's fun. Across from the residence of the Malian ambassador, Mauritania's ambassador, sorry. And the Pakistani ambassador's place. And then the Royal Dutch ambassador's residence. They have some really nice tulips and some pansies. I don't know who has this house, but it's also pretty impressive. Many of these have been recently gutted and remodeled. Ours has the Cameroonian embassy. There's the Chadian embassy over there, Cameroon here. This is Cadillac. Down there, my friend Mila lives. I wonder if her house is up for sale. Could that be right? I don't know. Maybe. Interesting. I don't see a car there. Off we go. This direction. Video process. Interesting. These devices. See how the pictures. It's already here, but it's unevenly distributed. That's a compliment from William Gibson. That guy ran. Oh. From my perspective, she waited. That wasn't a crosswalk yet, so I guess it was there. There's the Korean Cultural Center of Washington, D.C. The world melts together here. Embassy of Croatia. Statue of St. Jerome, first doctor of the church. Up there, Decatur Street. Embassy of the Kyrgyzstan, the Kyrgyz Republic. It's the ambassador's car, I expect. Embassy of Haiti. Right. Pups. I think that building belonged to Pakistan, Iraq. I forget. I forget what it belongs to. It's an interesting building. Very beautifully decorated. Here we have the embassy of Burkina Faso. Very interesting sculpture there of a lion bisected. Iron. There's Burkina Faso. Egypt. I think that's the Egyptian ambassador's house there on the corner. Down the way, there's the embassy of Vietnam and others. Beautiful trees coming out. Spring. Can't get much better than this in terms of weather, in terms of location. Peruvian ambassadors, I recall, that's correct, was blown up on this circle here, Sheridan Circle, in a car bomb incident back in the 60s or 70s, I forget. You can look it up. Happened right here. Lost his life. From one thing to another. Nissan Rogue. This also is a South Korean monument. First Korean American pioneer for Korean independence and democracy, Philip Jae-sung, 1864 to 1951. Just remember there and here. Let's just read about him. He's not forgotten. He's a pioneer of independence, democracy, and public awakening of the Korean people. After the failed 1884 Reformation movement, he was 20, I guess. He was exiled to the United States. First Korean born to become an American citizen. Graduate of Columbia Medical College, he practiced medicine in Washington, D.C., later serving the U.S. government as a wartime physician. And both in Korea and in the United States, Dr. Jae-sung made relentless efforts for independence of Korea. In 1895, he briefly went back to his native soil where he founded the first Korean language newspaper. In 1919, he organized the Korean Independence campaign in Philadelphia. He will forever be remembered as the leader of Korean American community and the leading spirit for Korea's democracy and modernization. South Korea. Latvia. Been in this embassy once in one of the open houses. You can go below, the trees are huge. Framing it. They have a little free library here too. Some Vietnam. Interesting choices. And here, Turkey. Here, I don't know. Part of Latvian embassy? I have no idea. Abandoned? So many are. There's Greece across the way. Greek embassy. Ireland across the street. Monument to Ataturk. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, 1881 to 1938. It's the embassy's official residence behind it. There we go. Embassy of Romania. Their license plates are D&D, which is one that I find kind of amusing because it's like Dungeons and Dragons. It seems appropriate for Romania. This building is just gorgeous. gorgeous, isn't it? Very elaborate. There's tulips. And smile, you're on camera. And we're at the Buffalo Bridge. 4 big bronze buffaloes. From this bridge, we're looking at one of them. The other one will be coming into view there. And across the Rock Creek. Rock Creek. Onward. April the 5th, 2025. Passing show goes on. A handsome poodle. It's gorgeous. Cars running along the parkway. People walking along the pathway. On the Rock Creek. Very bright red shirt. Pain target on myself today. A lot of protests going on. And rightfully so, we're practicing our freedom of expression. I'm just heading over to Georgetown Exxon to get my car out of the shop. Onward and upward. Buy some groceries. My air conditioner working in that car. I'm gonna rebuild my engine basically, spark plugs, all kinds of stuff. It's running fine. I don't know. Guess we'll get some more miles out of it. One thing, it's another. Apartment building is interesting. Behind it is the remnants of a cemetery, the burial ground of the Methodists. It's in terrible condition. Stone's kind of jumbled up. Onward. Onward. A long, slow incline into Georgetown. Well, I'm not streaming live. I'm posting these out onto YouTube, and some people probably do look in on them. Occasionally there's some views. I don't know what to make of those. I don't get many comments. I don't mind that. I had an interesting thing happen to me though yesterday. It was just yesterday. Yeah. I posted a picture of the photographer Herb Green with clown Wavy Gravy, formerly Hugh Romney, and his wife Jahanara Romney. And it garnered so much attention. Over 1,300 reactions so far from the merry pranksters. I feel like I'm a prankster now. A lot of fun. We're all pranksters. The merry pranksters are everywhere. There's that graveyard back there, the jumbled stones. Oh well. Beautiful tulips. And more. Red one. Fusion at 2523 Q Street. More than a few flowering trees up. Maybe some blooming. That weird thing happened yesterday. I don't know what it was. It must have been this fire. I'm sure I have a key snake. Everything I need. There's the Mount Zion Cemetery. Big plastic oak. Hill Cemetery as well, but no, not directly. This is Dumbarton House Gardens. A couple of people sitting in the yard. How is this possible? I was mentioning earlier that a friend of mine is having a surgery today. He doesn't want to go in the road. He may not like me, but I like him. I like what he does. But it's sad when you see someone consumed by hate. I can understand it though, at the same time. There's so much frustration. Swing around this way. There's Dumbarton House back there. The private residence. Kindness, courtesy. Egoistic. Look how long it is. Keep moving. Oh, look at these candy striped tulips and daffodils. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Old homes. Don't make them like that anymore. Lives lived. Tell you what. Just about everybody who's ever lived in these houses, with the exception of the present owners and residents, have moved on. Certainly the ones who originally inhabited them must be gone by now. The houses date from the late 1800s for the most part, I believe. Life goes on until it doesn't. At some point, our species will manage to do itself in or cut itself back. This will go back to ruin. While breath is yet in the body, we'll continue to take in the passing show. George I'm probably misidentifying some of the plants around. Yeah, another Tesla. I don't think they're doing too badly. They may have gone down a lot in terms of stock value, but there's a lot of people driving them around here. Mustard flowers. That reminds me of Lady 2. If you want to know why, watch St. Misbehaving, Lady Grady's story. It'll enlighten you. And it's really uplifting. 2009 film by Michelle Ezrick. We released the extended anniversary edition on Kino Lorber 2019 with extended material, including an interview with Ravi Rajah done in 2019 in Michelle Ezrick's apartment. She directed for Ripple Effect Films. As also put out Cracked Up, the Daryl Hemmings story. There's a gorgeous red bud, eh? Buds out. Remarkable. Always walking a gorgeous golden retriever there. Dog sculpture up there guarding the house. And the gardens themselves. Duende. Coming in hot. We are at, what is it? That's pretty cool. Upstairs room. 3027. This neighbor looks like that one's for sale over there. Ethan's Roth, 202-258-5120. To contact for 3030 Key Street. Whoa. Big hump. 3039. Park Manor. Look on. Chocolate Lab. Beautiful dog. Well kept. That's what dogs do. Young style. 3068. Tulips up there. I was up there earlier. Sweet when I dropped the car off. I took that road home. It's a substantial dwelling up here. A temporary tent out back. Ooh, swing around. Something else for a while. Documentation. Who, what, when, and where. Contributing to the overall flow. You can hear a jet going over. Can't see it. The cloud cover's too low, I think. It's going up LA National elsewhere. You can look up its route easily using the apps available to me. I'm wearing a knit red polo at the moment. I probably should be wearing some other color. This has been fun. The passing show goes on. We're almost to Georgetown Exxon. I can see the sign tallying the gas price, which is probably over $4 a gallon, knowing the Georgetown prices. Yeah. Onward. Onward. Ever onward. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out this afternoon and walk or not. We'll see. I've got a show this evening at the Hamilton Live. Dead and Brothers is playing. I'm wearing my Discipline shirt, so that's very appropriate. I know that when I talked to the drummer online not too long back, you mentioned a friend of Robert Fripp. I've done work with him. And it's all about discipline. I have very little of that, so we'll see what I do with it. Who, what, when, and where. That's what we're talking about here. Look at that. Yeah, there it is. My wheels are in sight. Love that car. Has a little bit of a problem. But that'll get fixed. In time. Peeling paint. Love it. Let's go. Thanks for joining us.